double unders.
Yeah, don't forget your rope.
Oh, I smell that.
Stepping something?
Yeah.
Ugh. You taste it over here. I thought it was the marker at first. Yuck.
When I press out of dip, like I get off balance and like start swinging.
Yeah, we know telltale sign of an athlete's being impatient is the rings swaying back and forth. So go back up there one more time. But when you turn over, Halli, two things. Instant, the second you turn over, you're pushing down the rings and try to get right up into that heel to butt kick. Better. Yeah, so I see what's happening now. You're doing a better job of pushing down the rings. You're throwing your hips too soon. You're not letting yourself lean back enough so that when you extend your hips, it goes this way instead of that way, which is what introduces the sway. It's nothing to do with how you come down. It's where you throw your hips on the way up over the rings.
So like too early.
Yeah, you're throwing too early. Basically, I want you to try to get that position where you begin to see your feet and you're leaning back, because that tells you that the extension is going to be this way and not that way. Hey, those aren't swinging anymore. That's better. Yeah. The first one was a little later, or a little too early again. Yeah. The first one was great.
Okay. First round, the t-shirt. Second round, no t-shirt. Yeah.
I still see it.
Oh,
Elite fit stains.
It's 2 rounds, 10 muscle ups, 25 cal ski, 120 double unders, and back again, 25 cal ski, 10 muscle ups, 3-minute rest, and go again.
Is this a wheelhouse workout for you?
I would say so. I mean, I'm good at double unders, pretty decent at muscle ups. The ski is like, not a wheelhouse, but it's probably my favorite machines. Just like a muscle endurance for that body, so we'll see how it goes.
Hey, that's exactly what it is. Welcome to Comp Block 1, interval test for day 1. Like Halli just said, we got some muscle ups, skiing, and double unders. Halli's in town for the first time in 3 years. Been working together since 2015. Went as a teenager in 2016 to the games, and then on a team in 2017. I knew I'd get it wrong. But the idea here is we're finally getting hands-on again for the first time in a while, and thought like what better than put him against this piece, because it's a lot of strengths in this workout, and a lot of times when you have a lot of strengths in a workout, you're able to kind of push the envelope at an intensity that you normally can't get to in some other pieces where the skill is kind of a factor here. So things that I'm concerned with today is that he doesn't rely on the things that he's very good at, meaning the skill of the muscle ups and the double unders, which I don't know many people that are better at jump rope than you are. So we're gonna be flirting with failure at the pace we pick on the skier. It's very similar to that phase 4 like aerobic test that we had with the double unders, wall balls, and rowing. Obviously there's a skill component to the muscle up, but the biggest thing here is we wanna flirt with danger when it comes to that skier pace, because if we get done and we're able to do a set of 10 muscle ups on either end of that workout, like that means we didn't push it quite hard enough. He'll probably do the first 10 muscle ups unbroken. He'll ski at a probably pretty good pace. I'm not really concerned about the double unders. What I am most interested in is what the second ski and the second set of muscle ups looks like in both rounds. So I don't know how you're feeling, if you're getting pretty close to doing it, but we'll evaluate how that goes and see what happens in the second half of that workout.
True.
We're not going to change the music because we don't want YouTube to kick us off, but what would be your go-to playlist if you were doing this?
Probably ABBA Gold.
You said it with a straight face because he's serious.
ABBA, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, he's playing ABBA.
I don't actually know where it is, but just like acid music. That makes sense.
Yeah, that looks like house music.
Cue something good.
I can't read half the words on the screen right now. It's not because I can't read, it's because it's not my language.
Yeah, I'm not convinced.
Fuckers, you gonna read that?
Play a song called Fuckers. This is a family show. Sexophrenic. The Last Kiss. Imaginary Friends. This is depressing me. We good to go?
Yeah. I think I say it correctly. Dak-a-dak.
Dak-a-dak. I don't know if you guys can get that on the camera there, but D-A-K-K-E-D-A-K.
Let's go.
Reach it. Boy. 3 minutes rest.
That was great.
How'd the second set of ski feel?
Better than I hoped, because I had rest on the up unders.
Yeah, you did a good job of being calm there. You can definitely tell that makes a big difference, whereas if you're frantic here, it's no good to go over there. You know, the 1,500 cal per hour mark is a good metric there because it gets you exactly 1 minute worth of skiing on either end if you can hold 1,500. Realizing that most people are gonna be below that and probably be in the 105 to 120 range, which is fine. Again, you have to figure out where you can push the workout and where you're gonna get stuck and where you need to put, double down on your effort. So, for him, he was really trying to hold a threshold pace to see what would happen to these two movements. Now he went unbroken in both, and it won't be as easy in round 2, but we need to try to maintain that same level of output to see if we can repeat that multiple times. So if they, throw an interval-based piece at you at a competition, you know where that line is. For the people. 1, go.
Wait.
Five.
What do you want?
5.
Yeah. We'll be done in like 2 minutes. Close to 1,400 as you can. Reach, bud. Reach, reach, reach.
Having that number 6 fucked me up mentally, because like it took way more grip.
To get
Yeah.
down there and get full grip force in the handles.
And I couldn't like recover on the double unders. So the second one was like just arriving.
You're giving a little PSA for that maffetone work. If you're someone that finds that your muscles blow up and you can't clear that waist, which is one of the reasons why I told them to hop on that skier, try to ski very slowly on like a 1 damper, to try to flush some of that poison out. The more you do the maffetone stuff, specifically if you're like, my upper body goes, skiing's gonna be your friend. If your lower body, you can kind of mix things up a bit more, but you know, it's another PSA for why maffetone work matters so much. It's gonna allow you in that 3-minute window to be better at recovering, so that when you go to that second round, even though the stimulus is meant to mess you up, you'll be better and more able to recover because you do that work. Things that I saw be a little bit different here. One of the things you do is you stay very flat-footed on your skier, like the whole time, which can be a better way to manage your heart rate, but it's gonna mess with the way you can create force. So you can definitely see the flat-footedness in the second set of the ski erg on both times.
Yeah.
You might have benefited from getting up on your toes to try to increase the length of your stroke, just to get a little bit more power there. But overall, you did a nice job making adjustments here, and still got a little out of sync there, which we'll watch a video about that. That's more or less what we were looking for there, folks. We wanted to find the thing or things in the workout that give us the most trouble, try to highlight them. And I thought, even though you tripped twice in the jump rope, you did an excellent job just picking right back up, but this was kind of being the highlighting focus of the workout. So when you get ready to do this piece, Misfits out there, make sure you pick the appropriate one. If you're trying to do the MFT piece and the hatchet one is better for you, you're gonna get caught standing around again, and it's not time to do that. Like Drew keeps saying over and over again in the videos, it's no standing around season, so don't get caught standing around too much in the middle of the workouts. Do the version that's better for you, which means you can stay moving over and over again throughout that piece. You got any words of advice for the people kind of getting ready to do it on their own?
I would say like jump out to the rings faster than anything, because the grip isn't gonna fix itself in like 10 seconds. So might as well jump up.
No, and that's a tough thing too. Teaching yourself to go before you're ready is a skill when you're saying, no standing around season. How do you know how fast you can jump out there? By pushing the envelope early on and learning from that experience. So I think you're right, spot on with there, because it didn't look like you were going to fall off the rings in terms of the grip.
No.
It just looked like you're getting a little out of sync, and the dip was starting to get a little bit more difficult. But that's kind of how this piece was supposed to go. When you're attacking something that's muscular overload, make a strategy going into it, kind of highlighting what you think is going to be the most effective strategy to get you better at the piece, but also one that doesn't get you caught standing around too much. So I think you executed pretty well on that, but still room to grow in the muscle ups and everything. So little by little, it becomes a lot. Thanks for watching, guys.